Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Cakers, the curly-haired mermaid, and today I am going to try and get some sort of volume in my hair. We'll see how that works out. So, it's been 3 days since I washed my hair last. My roots are starting to get a little bit oily, so I'm going to wash probably with a non-sulfate shampoo today, and then I'm going to go through with you what products I'm putting in my hair and how to try and air dry it with a little bit more volume. As you can see, my hair likes to lie very straight, especially after I've left it up for a few days. So we will see how this turns out. Keep watching and we'll see. Okay, so I am out of the shower. I used some Frizz Dismiss shampoo from Redken and my usual Sugar Shine Biolage conditioner. My hair was in pretty good shape. It's nice and elastic, and it's going back and not snapping, so pretty good shape. So all I did was shampoo and use my regular conditioner because it did not need any sort of special treatment. So for my styling products today, I am first going to go in with just a little bit of the Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Just a little bit, and I'm going to water it down so I get some of the benefits from it without weighing my hair down. I'm going to go in with my Redken Curvaceous, the Full Swirl. It's a cream serum, and then I will finish off with the DevaCurl Light Defining Gel. So that is my plan for today. I have already gotten most of the excess water out of my hair with a old t-shirt. There's not a lot of tangles left after detangling it in the shower. My hair always retangles a little bit, but it's not that bad today. Cool. Okay, it's a little bit on the dry side. I got a little too much water out of it. So I'm going to spray a little bit more water back into it. Especially with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie going in, I want to make sure that it doesn't end up with too much, because too much is going to not help with the goal of getting volume. This side of my hair always ends up having a harder time with tangles than the other side. I don't really know why. If you have any ideas, drop it in the comments, because I would love to have any idea what I could do to make it, you know, a little bit easier. Again, not too many tangles left after detangling in the shower. Okay. So, for the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, I'm not kidding, I'm using like a teeny tiny bit. So, literally, it's a little dab. It's not very much at all. And then I'm going to spray a few squirts of water in it. And then I just put this in the mid-lengths down for today. And I like to kind of squeeze it in even though I'm going to brush it through. Just, I don't know why. Habit. I tend to brush my products through one at a time. Partly that way I know, like, how my hair is feeling, but also just because I like having any excuse to brush my hair when there's not tangles in it, because for so many years, I could not do this. This was not going to happen. I would get to here and it would be like, again, even though I had just detangled it, and it was crazy. So, when my hair is wet, I take advantage of the ability to brush it. Okay. So that was it for the curl enhancing smoothie. Just a teeny tiny bit spread between all of my hairs. Now I'm going in with the Curvaceous Bowl Swirl, and I'll put 2 pumps worth on each side. And I'm just kind of raking it through. Two pumps again for this side. Now we'll brush this through. And then, because I'm going for volume, I always brush down first because my hair is so freaking long, and that makes sure I get everything evenly distributed and also make sure I'm not building more tangles. But since I am going for more volume, I am going to just a little bit right now because I'm going to be going back in with gel, but I'm going to brush it away from my scalp. Because that allows the air to kind of get in there into the roots so that you can get the beginning of some volume. And then on this side. My hair is quite fine, even though I have apparently a lot of hairs. My hairstylist always says, your hairs are so fine, but you have so many of them. And then it takes forever to go through all of the highlights, section by section, because I've got so many hairs. Okay, thankfully, my hair is giving me minimal retangles other than this one problem section, which means that I will have an easier time with doing what I need to do to get more volume in my hair, which is flip my hair upside down. Which I hate doing because that always means more tangles, but with volume I need to flip my hair upside down. So I am going to use a little bit more of the gel than I used of my cream serum. And I'm just mostly using praying hands with some scrunching because I don't want to pull my curls apart too much. At this point, if I start raking my hands through, I will regret it later. And this one I'm not going to brush in. Okay, same amount of gel for the other side. Okay, so my next step, now that I have flipped my hair upside down, I am going to plop it into an old t-shirt. Ta-da! It is in the t-shirt. I'm going to leave it here for a little while, and then I will come back. Okay, so my hair has been in this for like 45 minutes. No particular reason why. I just lost track of time. So, it's partially dry. I'm going to let it air dry because I always let it air dry. And hopefully, it's not going to take too long to air dry because I have to leave for work in less than an hour and a half. So, that's going to make things interesting if it's not completely dry. But what I am going to do is I'm going to be sitting in front of a fan that's on low speed, not like directly in front of the fan, but so there's going to be air moving through my hair, which is going to help it dry a bit. And another thing that I'm going to do, because I'm trying to get a little bit more volume, is occasionally I'm just going to let my hair hang down, because that will help. The gravity will pull the hair away from my scalp instead of pulling it down. So that should help with the volume factor too. But clearly I'm not going to sit with my head upside down for the next hour and a half. But on occasion I'll just flip it upside down and maybe swish it back and forth a little bit. Let the air kind of, again, move through it, help it dry a little faster, and help make sure that there's enough air in the roots for it to get some sort of volume. We will see how that turns out. I will be back once my hair is more dry. And we're back. And I have changed for work. So, it's been like an hour and 15 minutes, and my hair is almost completely dry at the ends. It's a little damp in the middle. It's a little bit damper up at the roots, but I did spend about the last 10 minutes just sitting with my head down. I put my phone on the floor and was watching YouTube videos. And I have not scrunched or anything yet, so you can see I'm already getting a little bit more volume than I had before, clearly, because there was zero. Like, it was sleek to my head. So, I'm just going to pop my hair. I'm just going to pop it upside down, scrunch it a little. I don't actually have a cast today. It is what it is. And so, in addition to the scrunching, I'm going to run my hands in my roots a little bit. Thankfully, the actual, like, right up next to my scalp is pretty dry. It's just, like, right here that it's a little bit damp. But okay. I have to leave for work, so it is what it is. And I'm just shaking out my roots, getting a little bit more air in there so I can get a little bit more, hopefully, volume. And you want to put your hands straight in and shake and pull them straight back out. Otherwise, you're just doing too much, and your hair is not going to respond well. Okay. Okay. It is time to flip back up and see how much volume I have. Let's see how this works. Okay, so that actually worked really well. I don't know that I've ever had this much volume in my hair in my entire life. So there it is. I do have some crown frizz. I tend to get that when I plait my hair, but check out those curls, man. Can't complain. Hopefully it doesn't end up horrible after work, because I'm going somewhere where it's going to be breezy, so I'm going to have to tie it back probably, but we will see. And then tomorrow is probably beach day, actually, so this isn't really going to last very long. It's mostly just for this video, but hey, it turned out really well. And that is how I got some extra volume, air drying, no diffusing. And yeah, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave some comments, let me know some other things you want to see on my channel, and hopefully I will see you for my next video. Bye!